Hi, I'm Joseph Hertz, and I wanted to spend a couple minutes with you today talking about the importance of effectiveness in technology sales. And before I tell you a little bit about who I am and what I do, I wanted to first tell you what I'm not. I'm not a career trainer, and I'm not a motivational speaker. Instead, my job is to prepare you and provide real-life effectiveness skills to partners, salespeople, and service delivery teams from the viewpoint of someone who's been there. To give you a quick background, I've sold over $500 million of professional services deals, a large percentage being technology related. And I've sat in front of hundreds of the most demanding CIOs and technology professionals from some of the largest organizations in the world, including over 70% of the Fortune 1000. So I understand how challenging it can be. Now, after over 20 years of senior level sales and sales leadership, I've trained over 4,000 executives, many of which in technology, and at the urging of my clients, friends, and colleagues, I've recently left my role as a global head of sales to devote myself full-time to helping others be more successful. And one of the things I found is that while many technology-related sales professionals have the required product knowledge, many neglect to understand the importance of personal interactions in the sales process. There is a misnomer that the technology product or service, if good enough, will sell itself. And I'm here to tell you that's not the case. I know you have to be well-versed on the technology solution, but your ability to establish trust and rapport and take command of a presentation the right way, and most importantly, to understand and master every step of a meeting is oftentimes the difference between winning a deal or not, and that's where I can help. Spending over 20 years presenting to some of the most demanding executives in the world, I was being evaluated constantly, every minute in front of them. And this forced me to create a streamlined, laser-focused methodology to effectively orchestrate each meeting. I can help you in every step of a meeting and every interaction with a prospect or client. One of the first things I'll do is transform your organization's sales effectiveness skills, such as the ability to effectively introduce yourself. This is one of the most common mistakes I see in salespeople, especially in technical sales. In fact, I refer to this as the cardinal sin in business today. People put little or no effort into their personal introduction and naturally defer to a name, rank, and serial number intro. In your business more than any other, this standard name, rank, and serial number introduction is not going to be effective for you. It does nothing to build trust, likability, or differentiate you, your team, or your organization. I'll help you develop and design a truly effective introduction that will help you stand out right from the start, build better relationships, and improve the perception of your organization in the marketplace. I'll show you my 7 components of a compelling, engaging, and effective introduction, and I'll help each member of your team create their personal customized introduction and deliver it flawlessly so that you and your organization will be in a position to win work right from the start of every meeting. I know in technical sales you're faced with a lot of objections, and I'm going to show you a powerful technique for overcoming every objection you'll ever hear in every setting without canned answers and, most importantly, without scripts. To me, the definition of real power is to be able to welcome every objection and effortlessly overcome it, not as a salesperson, but as a trusted technology professional. I'll map out with you every stage of a meeting and interactively help you and your team master every step. I'll show you how to effectively orchestrate and take command of a meeting. I'll show you how to persuade people to work with you and master the art of effectively extracting information out of people the right way and at the right time. I'll teach you how to ask for business and increase your odds of winning work. I'll also help you avoid one of the biggest pitfalls in business, which is leaving a meeting without a defined next step. When you leave a meeting without a quantitative next step, you put yourself in what I call relationship limbo, and you lower your chances of ever having a follow-up interaction by 50%. And for the record, let's do lunch next month, send me an email, I'll review the proposal and get back to you, give me a call next week, are not next steps. A well-defined quantitative next step has 5 key components, and I'll teach you what they are. And I'll make sure you and your team never leave a meeting without one. These are just a few of the methodologies that I found are vital to bringing effectiveness and success in every interaction. They're the difference between success and falling short of your goals. You know, a client of mine who is head of IT for a large bank recently shared a common frustration with me. She had agreed to take a meeting with a company selling technology consulting and staffing solutions, and 5 minutes into the meeting, she knew she made a mistake. Before even having any personal interaction, the sales representative, without any effort to understand her needs or her success factors or her motivation, pulled out a stack of brochures and began flipping through them and presenting every service and product his technology services company offered. She swore to me that she would never do business with that company, and the tragedy of it, their product and service line is best in class. You know, time and time again, I see people making the same mistakes, such as selling their company in their personal introductions, presenting their services before they've learned the client's success factors, unloading their briefcase with product brochures blind to the prospect's needs, attempting to close before they've trial closed, and leaving the meeting without a well-defined next step. There are very specific stages, transitions, and components of every meeting. And in order for you to be effective, you have to know what these stages are and the order in which they occur. Most importantly, you have to master them. Most people erroneously think the more they say in a meeting, the better. I found it to be quite the opposite. Your goal should be to listen and learn about the other party. And there's an art to effectively doing this. My methodology will show you how to extract information in an interactive, likable, non-aggressive manner so that you can use this information to effectively customize solutions geared only toward identified success factors. I'll also show you the difference between a trial close and a close, and I'll teach you how and when to ask for business. Most importantly, I'll teach you the 5 components that define a real next step, and I'll ensure that no one on your team leaves a meeting, a call, or any interaction without one. I'm going to show you a technique and a proven methodology that helps you master the art of overcoming objections without scripts in a way that gets you buy-in right from the start. I'll help you design and create an effective introduction that is very different from the name, rank, and serial number that most people employ. I'm going to show you a consultative technique for extracting information from someone in a very professional, likable, and impactful way. I'm going to show you a more effective way to ask for the business at the right time in the right way. And I'm going to help you develop long-term client relationships so that they don't just buy once from you, they come back multiple times. They don't just buy one product from you, they buy several products. I'm going to help you develop long-term relationships so that you can build an annuity and strong client relationships. I want to thank you for your time and invite you to let me help you and your organization greatly improve the way you interact with each other, your existing clients, and your prospective clients. Look forward to great success together.